Okay, welcome back to PodFast. I'm here with Dav. Thank you very much for joining us.
No worries, Jamie. Thanks for inviting me in.
No problem. Would you like to introduce yourself and what it is that you do?
Yeah, so as you said, my name is Dav Kaur, and I am actually from Coventry. So thanks for inviting me in Leamington, your place. I run a business called Davina Connect, and it's an IT company. So we have actually, this has been going for a little while, but it was a side hustle, and I've just launched it properly now about 3 months ago as an IT company. IT solution company. So we provide not just IT solutions, but we also providing digital compliance mostly to the care companies, and we are just doing IT consultancy under the same banner. So we are just, you can say we are a startup, but not actually a startup. Yeah. It's been going on for some time now.
Got you. So I guess it's a startup in the way that now it's kind of the main thing that you focus on.
Yes.
Got you. Cool. Thank you. And what inspired you to start this business in the
so
first place?
Can I be honest with you, Jamie? So I've been trying to do my own business for a little while. Like I said, I started Davina Connect about 7 years ago as a side hustle. But then now I just think that, when you're 50 plus, you don't want to work with anybody else. You just think that you want to be your own boss. But it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because being a single parent and, you just have to make sure that your bills are paid. And it's not easy this, with the new budget coming and with all those things coming in. Yeah. It's becoming more and more difficult. But then I think if it's in you always that if you want to be on your own, sort of thing, it was always there. But it was never coming on the front. So so I think I'm just in one line, fed up. I just want to do something on my own now and see where it goes. The life is a journey. I always say my life is a graph. It's never a straight line.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I like that.
So let's see where my graph ends up now.
Yeah, 100%. I really like that. Thank you. I know that you're very community focused as well. Do you want to maybe speak a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so my life is twofold. One is my business and professional hat I wear, but then I also I had various life epiphanies, or you can say life events, which just made me feel like we all do is just take from the community. We just don't give as much we should be giving. And it's just a cliche statement, so don't take me on that. But I also all feel that we don't give back as much as we take sometimes from our surroundings. So it was just my way of giving back a little bit by supporting local charities. So I am on two of the trustees on two of the local charities in Coventry. One is Highly Sprung and one is Forzul Creates. I'm also part of initiative by the Coventry Art Space, which is the art organization in Coventry, and I'm the South Asian ambassador. So it is mostly to bring South Asian artists to come forward and give them a bit of a limelight, to just do the exhibitions, or if they want the studio space and everything else. So and I'm also part of some partnerships in the Coventry as well. So it's just a little bit of community work, sort of thing of doing besides what you do as a business and as your professional and personal life.
Amazing. So just making sure you give back. I really like that. Okay, so final career related question. What's one lesson that you've learned so far from running your own business? If you can think of one off the top of your head, it's quite a hard question.
It's as I said, it's a lot of lessons you learn, when you're going through your life journey. But one I think I've learned about is that, which I sometimes lack myself, but I think being persistent is very important, and being consistent is very important. And I think I've been very persistent and consistent in my whole life, sort of thing. It's like it's always I bounce back, sort of thing. And I think that's what you need to have as a business owner, or when you run a business, that you need to make sure that the life doesn't knock you down so bad that you can't get up, and it just keeps knocking you. It won't stop.
It won't.
Never stops.
You're right. No, that's a good point. Thank you very much. Really interesting answers there. Thank you. We've got some slightly controversial and some more interesting or some funnier questions now. Maybe that's the best way of putting it. Okay, firstly, biggest fear. What's biggest fear?
Biggest fear. I'm a very fearless person, to be honest.
Okay, nice.
Not many things can really fazel me or But I think in today's world, the way the youngsters are sometimes going through the directions sometimes, and it's extreme of two ends, which really make me make me fear for them. One is that they're really very career oriented and they're going very focused, and the other ones are very naive. And with the emerging technology and everything else, and how the world is going to be, like yesterday I was on the bus stop and I saw two young girls talking about catfishing, and they didn't knew the term catfishing at all, and they were really young girls. They were talking about something, and I was like taken back by them. So that is really my fear, that where this world is going to be led. Maybe I won't be alive there, but still my son and his family
still worry about
it will be there. So that is really my biggest fear at the end of where technology is taking us. Even if I'm an IT geek, I still fear about that.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I agree. That's a really good answer. Thank you. What's one drink that you wish could come out of the taps?
Oh,
a bit of a weird question.
Okay, it's very weird because whenever I go out to drink or something, I always go. So it's a ladies' drink, like you ask for champagne or prosecco or white wine. You know what I ask for? I always ask for whiskey.
Oh, really?
So
Nice.
I'm a whiskey drinker.
Whiskey?
I love whiskey.
Oh, nice.
And I went to Scotland. And there was this one place I went, and they had this like a beer what do you call them?
Like a barrel?
Barrels, yeah. And they had a whiskey in there. So you open the tap and you have whiskey. And I wish I could have that. That would be
Nice.
that would be good to have those barrels everywhere where I can just put a tap and have a whiskey. A nice one, okay, from Scotland.
No, definitely. Actually, that leads me on to another one quite nicely. How many whiskies would you need to get drunk? How many glasses of whiskey do you think you'd need to get drunk?
I'm getting old now. So in my heydays, I could just churn out half a bottle of whiskey and I will still be standing. Give me half a glass of wine and I will be dead. But give me half a bottle of whiskey, I will be still standing. But now I think I'm just getting old. One or two drinks makes me like, okay, baby, it's time to go to bed.
Definitely. Okay, we go for one more.
Yeah.
What law would you introduce if you were queen?
Oh my God. If I were queen, the law I will introduce. Brilliant. Okay. I think I will just make technology safe.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I just wanted to make technology safe. I want it to be accessible. I want it to be safe for people to use. And not just young people, but even the people who are not born in the technology world, to make it safe for them. I think that would be my dream law if I can ever implement.
Definitely, thank you. Well, that's a nice one to finish on. So thank you very much, Dav. Really, really interesting. Thank you for coming on for a PodFast.
No worries. Thank you very much, Jamie. Hope I did some justice to your podcast.
No, you definitely did. That was a great episode. Thank you very much.
No worries. Thanks again.